Welcome into Michigan Elite Hockey. It's the All-Stars game of the 2025 year. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Ryan Adosevich, joined alongside Sean Massa. And we got two All-Star games coming up for you tonight, coming up in just a couple minutes. It's the Junior Prospects All-Stars wearing the white unis on top, taking on the Young Guns All-Stars, the kids you've been seeing all summer long duke it out on the ice. They're wearing the black jerseys, and this is game one of two All-Star games coming up. The next one, bit of a Futures League All-Star game at 8 p.m., and we'll be on the call for that, of course. But for now, we've got a bit of an older squad versus the Young Guns we've seen all year long in an All-Star game. How fun is that?
Yeah, I mean, we talked to Mike Wainwright about these two, and they said, hey, listen, this is kind of the idea we went with last year is we kind of had the younger guys play the older guys, but not necessarily too big of an age gap. Kept it really competitive, and he said, look, they gave them a run for their money. Well, of course, the older guys came out on top last year, but Mike said it was one heck of a game, Ryan. I'm pretty sure you probably remember it. I'm not with my first year at Michigan Elite, but I mean, when the head of the league says it was a good game, I'm going to take his word for it. Don't know how trustworthy the word is, but it's a word, and I'll stick it to him.
We'll see how this year's All-Star games go. We've got lots of talent on the ice today. The best of the bunch, and that's not a knock on anybody that didn't make it. Everybody in the Young Guns battle all season long. It was a tough choice to get to the team we got on this ice today. It went to voting, it went to tiebreakers, but here we stand, and if we got some time, heck, let's go through that roster. For the Young Gun All-Star team, we've got number 89, Emmett Pilch, number 31, Ben Watrapoint, number 26, Brayden Hillebrand, number 60, Costa Karadimas, number 45, Chase Stevens, number 36, Matthew Nada, number 27, Nick Smith, number 40, Aiden McDonald, number 59, Luke Weaver, number 48, Anthony DePonio, number 49, Miles Schlack. On defense, number 43, Sam Masick, Andrew Combs, number 42, Waylon Smith, number 56, Sean Goff, number 28, Vince Walkup, Louis Adair sporting the 83, Cam Alvarado with the 41, and we'll get to your goaltenders eventually as we'll throw down to Mike Wainwright.
Taking on the 2025 Young Guns All-Star in the black jersey on the home bench. Let's start with our Young Guns head coach, Luke Morgan. At forward, number 60, Costa Karadimas. At forward, number 59, Luke Weaver. And number 48, Anthony DePonio. On defense, number 41, Cam Alvarado, and number 83, Louis Adair. Getting the start net tonight for Team Morgan is Silas Berner, number 34. And now for the Junior Prospects 2025 All-Stars, starting lineup at forward, number 29, Alex Zelazowski. At forward, number 4, Theodore Teddy Donahue. And number 52, Joshua Granowitz. On defense, number 65, Alice Catch. And number 33, Jack Slopka. Get the start of that tonight for Posa is number 30, Reese Hutchinson, Junior Prospects, coached by Sam Posa. Teddy Pepper is your linesman tonight. Good luck.
Just moments away from the puck drop to the All-Star game here at the Baby Coffee Ice Cube of Brighton. It's the Young Guns All-Stars in the black sweaters taking on the Junior Prospect All-Stars in the white sweaters. We got 3 periods of 20-minute hockey, and they are underway. It's game 1 of game 2 of the All-Star games. Hopefully you're having a great time, and hopefully we'll have an even better time watching all the talent on ice tonight here from Baby Coffee Ice Cube of Brighton. With it now, it's the Junior Prospects All-Stars. I'll probably have to say that a lot tonight just to differentiate between the two, but Jack Slotka with it now, sporting that 33. He'll send it the length of the ice. Battle for the puck on the half wall, now squibs to center. Twisting with that one was number 53. His own end, Alex Ketch with it. That pass picked off. We got a number of New Jersey's. That one takes a weird direct off the glass. Oh my goodness, coming out of his net to play that was Hutchison. That almost went into the back of the net for the first goal of the game. So here come the Young Gun All-Stars. Back up at the point for Alvarado. Alvarado goes D to D, but it's taken the other way. Here comes Donahue. Theodore Donahue, stretch pass over to Granowitz. Granowitz shot saved. It's under the pad. Did he slide into the net with it? Ooh, barely did it stay out as Burner makes his first and the first save of the game.
Yeah, he almost did. He went back and kind of had it in the butterfly, kind of had no idea where it was. I think he thought it got by him because I don't think he expected at all that puck to go 5-hole, but stays out of the net. And Silas Burner was the name that kind of caught the attention. All three of these goaltenders that made it obviously were spectacular and were selected for a reason, but Burner getting the start, he was probably the best goalie in the Young Guns regular season, at least especially.
Now the Young Guns All-Star team trying to get out of their own end. They're held up at the blue line. Spinning down low, Tuzinski able to pick it up. Tried to address two, but loses it in the corner.
Really good pinch.
Good pass picked off there at center ice.
Uh-oh.
But now it's back the other way. 2-on-1 for the Young Gun All-Stars. Cross-ice feed now in the slot. Tangled up and pushed out of harm's way by the junior prospect All-Star team. Here comes Tuzinski streaking down that far side, centering pass, banks off a body to the back dasher. Another centering pass there off a leg, raises over the net.
Yeah, that almost gave a little bit of danger to Silas Burner. He kind of looked behind him as if that puck deflected in between his backside and the crossbar.
Another chance here for the junior prospects All-Star team. Good move there. Garapi trying to crash towards the net, using that back of the body as a shield, but couldn't get it done. Now at center. Into the zone, number 67, Cohen Palmer. Looking for some teammates. It's only one man on there as the rest of his team is going off in a change. The Young Guns All-Star team now with it at center. Here comes Watrapont. Watrapont unable to win that race to the puck there. Munger on it, and he'll leave it for his teammate. 3 minutes gone in a scoreless first. As the younger group of the Young Guns All-Stars, sporting the black sweaters, take on the older gentlemen, dare I say, and the junior prospects All-Stars in the white. Masick with it now. He loses that one as he glances over the blue line. Now chopped towards center. Nifley played out of harm's way. Cross-ice feed broken up by Masick momentarily, but Wheeler carries it in. Eddie Wheeler with a man on his back. That's Miles Schlack. And the Young Guns prospects, or excuse me, Young Guns All-Stars, I should say, able to get it back towards center. Picking this one up, Miles Schlack once more. That shot ramps up and out of play off a stick with a 16-14 to play in the first.
And we are going to have a running clock for these games with the ice slot, so keep that in mind as you go on. You see teams, sometimes we saw it last week during the championship game especially. There was a point in time where the Hawks were tired and they kind of just let the clock go, just get that extra break. There was a point in time where they had a lot of momentum and the Gamblers were saying, hey, let's get to the line ASAP. Let's get this puck dropped. We don't want to waste anything and let it drop. Kind of a bit of mind games.
This one forcing back the Young Guns All-Stars into their own end they go. That stretch pass, nobody home, and will come right back on to the right side of the ice.
I think one of the most interesting storylines with this game so far is, first of all, you love the turnout for it. Of course, it's the All-Star game. Everyone wants to get picked, and when they do, everyone shows. That's the best part is look at these benches. That's awesome. But the other thing is you look at the junior prospects roster. There's a couple Young Guns on there, so kind of playing against each other. You saw Hutchison and Derek Anderson. There's some guys on this team they played with all summer.
And Hutchison is in net on the opposite side of the ice. He hasn't had much as that one is shot towards the net of Silas Burner.
Simple math would tell you his job's probably a bit easier than Burner, given the fact that he's playing with the older guys, but...
That one flipped towards the net, tipped out of the air by, I believe, I can't see the number here, but I believe Matthew Nader. Yes, that was Nader tipping it out of the air. I don't know if it was above the crossbar or not, but for the heck of it, we'll say it was under. That was
there was no arm in the air, so I believe if that puck would have got by and short hop past Hutchison's glove, I believe it would have counted. That's really good hand-eye coordination. Somehow get the toe on that one.
Junior Prospects All-Stars able to build it towards center. Let's take him right back. That pass a little bit too far. And Jack Slotka will go back to retrieve it. Slotka, nifty move, gets away from one in his own end. He'll leave it towards his teammate instead. That one pushed forward.
Ooh.
Good pass, a little bit too overcooked. Burner with one save off the post and out the other end.
Derek Anderson was prime right there.
Ooh. That could have been the first goal of the game. As the junior prospect All-Stars are trying. There's a Michigan attempt. Whizzes right over that blue line in the air. Or excuse me, that blue crease in the air, I should say.
Yeah, the talent's adamant. The sky's blue.
There's a pass thrown towards the net. It'll bank in the corner. And the junior prospects in the white will take it. 2-on-1 pressure there. Didn't even look like he flinched. Not even sweating. Over there was number 29 in the puck of his own end. That was Zillow Sawiski. Centering pass here, fanned on. Great chance for Save to get the first goal of the game on the board. Matthew Nato with it. He's got a teammate to his side. Oh, to Karadimas, and Karadimas rifles one off the far post.
Oh, man.
Number of posts, back-to-back posts there from both teams as this one stays scoreless.
Karadimas has a rocket, too, so that thing was released, and I don't think Hutchison probably ever saw it come off the blade.
Aiden McDonald with the last shot of the game there for the Young Gun All-Star team as they backtrack in their own end. Louis Adar with it, dancing in the corner as he did all season long, able to shake the man on him. And on pass there, so the Junior Prospects All-Stars will wrap it around the boards once more. That one just outside. Nah, he was right there. He was right.
It was close.
It was very, very close, but the Junior Prospects All-Stars will have to re-up at center. Here come the Young Guns.
Look out for McDonald. He played a really big role in Team Miller's championship game win. I know the stat sheet might not have said it, but he was everywhere in that one.
Good little pinch in from the blue line.
Sincerely believe that game was one of the big reasons he was selected here.
And here's a chance. Granowitz in the corner. He'll break in. He'll put on the brakes. Granowitz battling. This one slips behind the net of Burner. Picked up by Tuzinski. Centering pass there. Nobody home for his squad. Instead, it's Weaver. Oh, nice stretch pass. Alvarado slips to the ice, gets back up.
Nah, they might have caught a bullet right there. Tanner Save might have just dodged a bullet because it looked like his blade got caught up in the skate of Alvarado. And you know how fast Cameron Alvarado is. He probably had him burned.
Oh, yeah. Munger on the far side, able to play it off the boards to himself, and he'll throw it into a couple of skates as the Junior Prospects team look to get over this blue line. Sam Masick was battling for that one on the near side. It's banked off the boards. This one, no icing. In the corner, Masick with it. 11 minutes to play here and a scoreless first in the All-Star game. You thought maybe they'd be lighting the lamp more than the regular season, but it's been the goaltenders making some big saves, some posts also rung, but here's a chance for the Young Guns.
Some really tight defense, too. As we say that, 4-on-3.
Masick taps one towards the net, rebound in front, and that's buried. Nick Smith, the first goal of the day in the All-Star game. It's 1-0 for the Young Guns.
That was a beautiful play, but you got to give a shout-out right there in the bumper spot, right in the slot between the dashes to Sam Masick. There was no window for him to get that puck, A, but B, there was absolutely less of a window to put any wood on that one at all, and he somehow got enough of it. Hutchison, really good reaction save with the right side pad, but there's nothing he can do because Nick Smith walked down Broadway on the left side post, and it was just him and Hutchison. Hutchison had to react really quickly, and there's not much you can do if you're a goaltender right there.
A 3-on-2 goes in favor of the Young Guns, and they get the first goal of the game courtesy of Nick Smith. Turnover here in the zone, and that one flashing the glove there and saving it, Burner. Sam Masick getting the assist on that one, leading the charge there. But the Junior Prospects All-Star team, they want to respond. They want to respond quick. They don't want to go down in a 2-0 deficit to a team of players all younger than them. Yes, that is what to play for.
Really good pass.
Great pass far side. That puck still was jumping. Couldn't get it to settle and fanned on. Here come the Junior Prospects. Over the line they go. Cohen Palmer with it. Palmer in the corner will take a body into that corner. Gives it off, centering pass. Shot taken off the one-timer. Just a little slap of the paddle there. Gets it towards the net. Another chance here in the slot.
Really good block shot right there from number 43, Andy Combs.
Still loose. Finally cleared, so the Junior Prospects All-Star team will re-up at center. The Young Guns will go off in a couple changes. 2-on-1 pressure there. Could be dangerous, but doesn't prove to be. PJ Swainson in his own end. He'll circle. Give it far side. Uh-oh, turnover here. Young Guns have a chance and put into the top corner. What a beautiful shot there from Pilch, and it's 2-0 for the Young Guns.
Yeah, Pilch was electric all season long, and I mean that's an absolute rope right there, sent up into the corner. And you look at that Junior Prospects bench, and oh boy, it's quickly Young Guns 2-0.
Just about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This one goes from a scoreless game to now 2-0 in advantage of the Young Guns. The Junior Prospects All-Star team, they want to respond more than ever now that they're down at 2-0.
I mean, look out, they're playing fast.
Spinning pass there, can't connect, and here's a chance for Chase Stevens. Stevens, he'll put on the brakes. Far side face-off circle, looking for that trailer. Instead, picked up a trailer from the other team instead, but the Young Guns still with it.
Yeah, he wanted a dare to kind of cut horizontally, he cut vertically, and it was just the wrong place.
2-on-2, could be a 3-on-2 for the Junior Prospects, looking to get on the board, but just off sides, and there goes that opportunity.
Yeah, saw that one coming from a mile away right there. The minute, the second even you see Bosak go behind his man entering the zone, Derek Anderson, he knew it was going to get blown dead, even if it was technically maybe onside to the millisecond, but.
Stevens with some hits there. Gives it off to his teammate. And, hey, credit to the Young Guns here. They had a 3-on-2 where that did not happen. They went on to score. The older group, the Junior Prospects, they had a 3-on-2. It didn't work out, but here's another chance. 2-on-2 for the Junior Prospects. Far side shot taken in and out the glove. Good save there by Burner.
Yeah, Bosak wants that one back because he saw that one. I think his eyes kind of lit up right there, especially after what just happened with an odd man rush potentially getting blown dead.
Stevens with it. That pass banks off a paddle near center. In his own end, dangerously there is Save. Save will get it right back.
Boy.
Oh, poke check. That could have been 3-0 there for the Young Guns. Good pass over the line. Better defense. Slaps that one to the corner. This one can't be kept in. Junior Prospects re-upping at center, but Masick says, I'll take that instead. He's done this all season long. He'll take charge. Shot taken off the bottom of the glove of Hutchison, and he'll make the save.
Yeah, for Hutchison's sake, you look at this period and you think, holy cow, because it's kind of what his season looked like for Young Guns at least. A lot of grade A opportunities that were just kind of peppered at him, a lot of turnovers in front of him, and he stood tall a lot of the time, and that's how the two have gone in today. Turnover in their own end, and then a 3-on-2 where it's just an unfortunate rebound.
Young Guns pressuring here. Good steal. Taking this one the other way is Swineston. He'll take it himself. All him.
Oh, my.
Loses it right in front of the net and gets body checked by Masick down to the ice.
Schlack and Masick got the fun defensive pairing it was all summer long, and they've been pretty stout in their own end here.
Here comes Costa Karadimas. Ring one off the post. That drop off a little too far behind. Offsides on the Young Guns.
Yeah, DePonio was kind of under the impression. I think it looked like DePonio was going to go to the outside, try to get wheels going to the edge and kind of veer around that low circle and cut towards the back post, but just miscommunication. That's what it at least looked like he was trying to do, because he started to pick up the steam a little bit.
Speaking of picking up steam, Josh Granowitz gets to that puck first, wins it. Shot in the slot. Pass in the slot, shot taken. It's loose. Burner able to cover it up with the left side of his body. Oh, that could have been the first goal of the game there for the Junior Prospects.
Yeah, Burner right there kind of sprawled away. I really think he played that extremely well, because the initial thought right there was going to be that he had no chance. They think it went in. Junior Prospects think it went in. Young Guns don't.
Wow. Yeah.
And now they're going to go over. I think they're going to say it did go in.
Wow.
They do. Wow.
Okay.
Because you saw the Junior Prospects go to center ice. You saw the Young Guns kind of go to to their own end in the defensive end, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who they're going to credit that goal to, but
Sweet.
let's see. Okay, they'll give it to Theodore Donahue. So the first goal of the game, scored or not scored, we don't know for sure, by the junior prospects, is on the board. Either way, Theodore Donahue gets them going. The Young Guns looking to respond right back.
Yeah, Berner kind of had it in his glove, but you never know.
Here's a chance in front.
Oh!
No numbers, and that one finds the back of the net. Nothing Hutchinson could do, and just like that, the Young Guns take that 2-goal lead back.
Yeah, Ryan, I'm going to be honest with you.
Where was the defense?
I would look up right now. Reese Hutchinson saved that puck.
What?
Reese
Okay.
Hutchinson saved that puck.
Oh my God! I cannot believe it. There was 3 men. There was 3 Young Guns.
He thought it went in too, but he kind of.
Oh my God!
He got it. He got it with his glove.
There were 3 Young Guns men in front of the net. There were no junior prospects defense. It was basically a shoo-in.
And Reese Hutchinson somehow snagged it with
Oh
his
my
glove.
God! So one goal on one side where we weren't sure, and then another one where I thought for sure Hutchinson had no chance. No, he saved that. So it's still a 2-1 game. Sorry about all the confusion there. I need my binoculars, man.
The goaltending.
Less than 3 to go. Yes, the goaltending indeed.
And I feel biased because I was kind of the one all summer who was kind of stressing the goaltending is absolutely unreal. Well, there you go.
So it is a 2-1 game. The junior prospects all-stars in the white with the puck right now, down a goal. That centering pass block there, good defense. They can't clear. Oh. Spinning with that puck. Tuzinski throws it to the far side. Taking the open ice, well, he's still got it. Zilosawiski with it in the corner. He had it for the time being, but now it's sent to the near side. All the way up the boards it goes, and retreating at center is Alex Ketch.
Final 2 minutes of the frame. I kind of want to see the junior prospect push right here. Reese Hutchinson just saved you. Try to get one back. That'd be an unreal swing.
Ketch will throw it deep into the zone. First one on it, number 56 for the Young Guns All-Stars, and this one will slip all the way down to the net of Hutchinson. 1:45 to go in the first period. 2-1 lead for the Young Guns. They got the puck right now. Taken back the other way. Save with it. They can't clear, though. Another slap of the puck. This one stays in right at the blue line. Vince Walkup took that puck in the corner, and then it gets spit right back out through center. Walkup throws it off the boards. A little sloppy, but play continues down the ice. Broken up at center. Now taking it once more at Save. Throws it far side. 60 ticks remaining on the clock in the first period. Chasing that one down for a second was Tuzinski, but it's taken the other way. The Young Guns will tap that one over to the bench of the junior prospects. So 50 seconds remaining in this first period, and we'll have a draw near center.
Told you we were going to get a fun game of hockey, though. Everyone kind of looked at the All-Star game. They're thinking, okay, a lot of talent and a lot of flash. We did see a Michigan attempt early on. Kind of had to get it out of the system a little bit. But since then, I mean, it's been tight defense, great goaltending, great passing, a lot of speed. There's no lack of effort.
Save spinning pass, can't get there.
Oh,
Another
my.
chance. Oh, making the save as Berner, staring the man down, but makes a huge save.
What he did all season long for Team Slater.
Catching his own end, 12 seconds remaining in the first period. Young Guns able to dig it free. They'll throw it behind the net of Hutchinson, but time draining. 4 ticks remaining. Send up the near side boards, and that'll do it. After 20 minutes of play here in the All-Star game, it's the Young Guns All-Star squad jumping out to a 2-0 lead and taking a 2-1 lead into the first intermission against the Junior Prospects All-Star squad.
Yeah, that was a fun one, and you could definitely tell there's a lot of speed talent out there. Silas Berner's day is done. There's 3 goaltenders for the Young Guns. Hutchinson will play 10 more minutes. There's only 2 for the Junior Prospects. Tristan Schneider will go in. He was a really big part, especially of that playoff run, was Tristan Schneider. That was unreal. He was really, really good. In fact, when we were kind of discussing after the championship game, or excuse me, semifinal game, who to talk to, And we kind of decided one way, and then the one name brought up was you should talk to Tristan Schneider because he single-handedly changed that game. If you recall, they were down multiple goals when he went into the game, kind of made some big saves, calmed things down, and then everything went his way, everything went his team's way. And, of course, the rest is history.
The rest is etched into history. Now, we don't do much etching of trophies here, I don't think, but it could be. As we are just about underway in the second period, here we go. 2 more periods of hockey to go in the first of our 2 All-Star games today. Thank you so much for joining us. Rynder Doswitch joined alongside Sean Massa. A 2-1 lead for the younger squad. The Young Guns showing off what they got against the older squad of the Junior Prospects All-Star team. They wear the white. The Young Guns All-Star team wear the full black. Well, mostly full black, as here they come charging down the ice. Far side with it. Emmett Pilch, he's got a goal already. He'll lose it. Back the other way it goes. Taking a couple whacks at it, but picking that up as Adar. He'll give it off to his teammate. The traditional 3 periods of 20 minutes hockey, of course, switch sides at each break. So that's what we got going on right now. On the left side of your screen, it is the Young Guns defending this net. Silas Berner's day is done. It will be Tristan Schneider between the pipes on your screen right now, and on the opposite side of the ice, still Reese Hutchinson. They got 2 goalies, so about at our halftime break, we'll see that goalie switch.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it after the break, but this 10 minutes is big.
Here come the Young Guns picking up where they left off. Adair dancing with it, backhand feed. Oh, Pilch maybe 1 pass too many there as Adair was cooking.
I want to say it was perfect. I want to say Nick Smith goes to that far side post and doesn't cut with a bit of an acute angle right there to the near side post of Pilch. That thing's in the back of the net because that's exactly where Emmett Pilch put it. Look out.
Spinning pass there, goes right on top of the crease. The creativity may have surprised his own team.
That was pretty. Oh, look out.
Pilch off the boards. Here we go for the Young Guns once again. 2-on-1, turning into a 2-on-2. Shot taken. Save in front. Rebound buried. Nothing you could do there, and the Young Guns take a 3-1 lead in this.
Right place, right time, Andrew Combs. That's kind of what he was during the summer, too. That's a really good 2-on-1. It was played beautifully defensively, but Combs did exactly what he needed to do. Took the shot. And he wasn't shooting for a rebound necessarily because he shot upper chest of Hutchison, but save resulted in a rebound. The traffic resulted in a pinballing puck that found its way to the top of the blue paint. And who's there? It's Andrew Combs. It's 3-1.
Hillebrand on the dot, able to win it for his squad. So Andy Combs gets the goal early into the second period. So the Young Guns continuing where they left off, now with a 3-1 lead in this one. That one won by Stevens, but up into the bench of the Junior Prospect All-Star team.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, if you're the Junior Prospects, you really, really want the next one. I mean, you look at Tristan Schneider and you think, okay, it's cool. He hasn't seen a puck in 20 minutes and change since warm-ups, Ryan. So that's really what you're looking at right now for the Junior Prospects to get pucks on the net and just get chances, but this isn't it. Ooh, that was almost dangerous.
2 minutes gone here in the second period. The Junior Prospects want to get one back. But it's not to be on this possession as Watrapont loses that one at the half wall. Maybe there is a chance here. But Watrapont will get it back. Makes the same mistake twice, but Hillebrand able to control things down in their own end, and they'll get out of this one.
Oh, boy.
Here comes a chance. Hillebrand, half slapper, goes just wide of the net. That one could have been a 2-on-1 break for the Junior Prospects All-Stars, but it's not to beat. Back in his own end with it, Miles Schlack. He'll give it D-to-D, connects with Stevens. Stevens up the ice to Watrapont.
Look at Hillebrand.
Watrapont has Hillebrand. Lost it for a second. He'll get it back, throws it towards net, looking for that rebound. Masick with a laser, and it's 4-1 for the All-Stars of the Young Guns League.
Yeah, I mean, right there, Watrapont's kind of saying thank you a little bit because he had that puck roll off his blade. He had Hillebrand trailing and going hard to the net. It's a really good play to throw it on net. It's a really good adjustment, however. It's not going to go down the stat sheet by Braden Hillebrand because he saw that the puck bounced over Watrapont's stick. He didn't curl into the corner, take himself out of the play. He parked himself in front of the net, and he didn't not only put traffic in front of Hutchison, he gave an outlet. That's the most important thing. He gave an outlet with the stick, gave Watch Upon a target to try to look for a backdoor deflection, disrupted enough traffic and enough confusion for that puck to leak out in the rebound. Masick in the perfect spot.
So now it's 4-1 for the Young Guns All-Star squad.
Look out.
And it seems like everybody who voted well on who should be on this All-Star squad did so, because the talent is evident. Right now, the younger squad in the Young Guns is pushing the Junior Prospects All-Star team to the limit.
Talent was evident no matter what. You got to remember, for the Young Guns' sake at least, there was over 140 skaters at the tryout for 4 teams. There was 4 teams with, you can say, 20 names on each team. You do the math, and that's a lot. Uh-oh.
That's got to be an arm in the air. The first penalty of the game. We'll see it coming up as goalie will stay pulled right now. We'll see how long it takes for the Young Guns to touch up. 6-on-5 for the meantime.
Oh,
delay
boy.
penalty. Loose in the slot. It's ping-ponging off a couple skates and players, but no whistle yet. No control, and that's when the whistle will be blown. So the first power play of the game is coming to the Junior Prospects All-Star team at a good time, too. They're down 3 goals with just under 5 gone in the second. We'll see if this man advantage could get them right where they need back in this one.
Yeah, that was impressive puck control from Donahue, and then Tuzinski in the slot. That was impressive right there. Donahue remains on the ice. He's got the goal. You need one bad.
Theodore Donahue, the only goal for his squad in this one. They're looking to double up, though, here on the man advantage. Shot taken from the slot. Blocker save, loose in front.
Ew.
And a nasty move, and that's a power play goal there. Lead cut down to 2, and the Junior Prospects All-Star squad have their second goal of the game.
Yeah, it only took 20 seconds and change right there, but kind of everyone gravitated away towards the blue line for that shot, and Granowicz found himself wide open in the slot on the rebound deflection. It was up towards his belt, batted it down with the glove, right to the backhand, made a nice move, froze Schneider top of the blue paint. That's textbook.
Here they go again. Donahue, he scored the first goal of the game for his squad. He's with it on the far side half wall. This team will get it right back. Granowicz had it for a second, lost it.
Look out.
Here come the Young Guns. They've got speed, they've got determination, and that spinning pass slips through the slot.
Anytime Luke Weaver has the puck in space, you got to kind of take notice, and right there he almost made something special.
Granowicz went for that low-angle shot last second. Couldn't cook.
I think the creativity is the thing that's really, really standing out here today, Ryan. You can't even. Sometimes you try to guess what's going to go on based on the outlook of the ice. You can't really guess with this talent on the ice right now, because they're doing some things where you're like, okay, I didn't even think about that being a possibility.
Yeah, just like that pass there that I don't even know how he saw Donahue, but he almost connected with him right over the blue line.
Or the one where Reese Hutchison made the save. It was the pass went between the legs on a wide open 2-on-0 in front of the net. That's how Hutchison was so far out of position on it.
Aiden McDonald near side. He's got a plethora of teammates in front. Gets it to one. Shot taken. And making the save is Hutchison. He covers up.
Really good save by Hutchison. Really strong stick by Louis Adair, because he had it taken away, had his stick lifted. He was still able to get a piece of lumber on it, put it towards the cage. Hutchison, really good play right there. Keep the pad down. Don't get too anxious. Once you see the stick get checked, you immediately, as a goaltender, kind of want to pop up a little bit and get ready to move around. It's easier to move. But
draw one by the Young Guns. Doing some nifty work with it was Miles Schlack in the corner, now back up at the blue line. Whoa. Shot taken there, looked more like a pass, and attempting to tip that maybe through his legs there was Andrew Combs.
Yeah, nobody was with him. He was wide open in front of Hutchison. Luckily for Hutchison, he's got a little bit of height advantage, so you can see.
Here come the Young Guns once more, dropping that off. Shot through the legs and into the body of Hutchison it goes.
Now that he did not see, because there was absolutely no sight right there. It's a really good drop pass, an immediate cut to the net by Emmett Pilch.
Yeah, Pilch.
That is a really, really nice play.
Pilch leaving that one for Combs. Combs going right through the legs on that shot. Eight minutes gone. Here's an opportunity for the Junior Prospects All-Star team, and they'll put that one right into the body of Schneider. Cody Gallen with the opportunity, and Schneider makes one of his first saves into this game.
Hey, has not a lot of rubber, which is an interesting one because, of course, cold goaltender, there's only a couple minutes left to the break, and that's not really how you wanted to handle his first handful of minutes on the ice.
Yeah, a power play that didn't go his way, but luckily his team doing damage on the other side. Good edge work there by Combs. Comes down low, looking to try to get it back. Instead, it's taken by Zila Zawiski. He'll turn it over, though. Shot here from the Young Guns. That one fanned on. Wanting that one back was Pilch.
Looked like he almost broke his stick. That's the reaction from Emmett Pilch, was that thing flexed a lot.
That one spun into the corner. Hutchinson able to play it. Good that he did so, because Pilch was going to get that one with some space and time.
Boy, how's it now?
Pilch now with it. Pass over to Combs. He'll lose it.
Yeah, nearing the final minute before that halftime cut potential.
Munger able to give it off to his teammate.
Oh, boy, Tuzinski.
Here's a chance. Tuzinski looking for that corner. Up and out of play it goes. 9 minutes gone. Tuzinski was looking for that corner.
That is really, really, really impressive edge work from Tuzinski right there to the outside to be able to get around right there. It's kind of a reverse mohawk along the half wall. That's the only reason he was able to get that edge, because he just absolutely burned everybody. Kind of gave a little deception away, like he was going to curl back up the wall. And, I mean, and he tried to go fancy, go short side on Schneider, because that's really all he had with Schneider, especially with how big Tristan Schneider is inside the goal.
Bozak with it now.
Wish we had heights listed, but Schneider, I mean, I'd have to assume in the net looks 6'3", 6'2".
Yeah, I would say 6'2" around there. In the slot, good job to tangle up the opposition. This one slips back to center. It's junior prospects regaining it in their own zone.
Yeah, with how big goaltenders, chest protectors have become. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, there you go. There's our break. 7 seconds early, but better early than never.
That puck skipping into the bench, and we'll go to our halftime break. It's the All-Stars of the junior prospects taking down the All-Stars of the Young Guns, and the Young Guns earn a 4-2 lead with 30 minutes of hockey to play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the second half of play on YouTube. Welcome back to the second half of the Junior Prospects Young Guns All-Star Game here in 2025 for Michigan Elite Hockey. Second half of the game coming up in just a moment. We're actually, looks like we're waiting for the referees to get back on ice, out of all people. That's a little bit ironic. But 10:07 remaining on the clock in the second period. If you haven't tuned in for the regular season, yes, this is how we roll. Halfway through the second period, we'll take a 10-minute break. We'll get a fresh cut of the ice. And then we'll continue the game like nothing ever happened with usually the same goaltenders and sometimes not. And it looks like we've got a change in goaltenders for the Junior Prospects in the white unis on the right side of your screen. Reese Hutchinson's day is done. It will be number 35, Jesse Lee, taking over. And on the opposite side, because we got 3 goaltenders for the Young Guns All-Stars, Tristan Schneider, who started the second, will continue. And then we'll see Nick Koga to round us all out. So the second half of hockey here at the Big Coffee Ice Cube of Brighton. Just seconds underway. It's the Young Guns All-Star squad up 4-2 against the Junior Prospects All-Star squad, and we are underway. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We got another game coming up at 8 p.m. I hope you join us there as well. It's the Futures All-Star teams squaring off against each other, but we got a juicy one to finish here. This looks to make a comeback here. This is the Junior Prospects squad. They're hemmed in their own zone right now. That centering pass could be deadly, taken the other way.
You got to keep pucks out of your own end. Got to keep pucks out of the slot here with Lee just getting in the game. Let me see a few.
Shot taken. Oh, Schneider. That one had top corner written all over it. Schneider says, I'll be having that. What a grab.
One had back bar written all over it.
Jesus.
That puck was practically tattooed to the back bar, and all it had to do was kind of keep going. Well, that's a great save for Schneider to start, because we talked about it. In the second period, he didn't really get anything. Like, he had one power play go by him, but that's an unfortunate one on a bouncing puck in front of him. He really couldn't do anything. Other than that, he really didn't have much to do.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 saves outside of that, but that one's a tone setter making the save, and as his team goes the opposite way, 3-on-1 turns it to a 3-on-3 with the slow pace, and now nothing chance there as that one goes the wayside, and here comes the Junior Prospects. Here's Evan Judd with it over the line. He'll turn and give it off to his teammate. Converged on by the Young Guns, and they'll take it the opposite direction. Kostek Haradimas with it. Nifty moves, the centering pass. Nobody there for his squad as Matthew Nato was a step behind. Haradimas able to get it back, though. On that goal line, loses it.
I really like this line of DePonio, Karadimas, and Neda. I really do.
All Catholic Central Shamrocks as here comes Evan Judd the other way. Judd centering pass into the body of Adar. Judd will pick it up once more, spins behind Schneider. Make it double. Ooh. Centering pass there through the wickets of a couple, but nobody home for the Junior Prospects. That stretch pass, skips off the boards, but a generous skip finds its way over to Eddie Wheeler. Wheeler off to his teammate, shot taken into a body. Loose in front, thrown to the far side corner, and swept behind the net for Adar.
A really good play by Garapi, though, on that play on the boards. Yeah, it's going to get arms every day of the week.
Pressed to the boards by Garapi, and that will be the first penalty called on the Junior Prospects today as Adar takes a body into the boards, and now his team will capitalize off that.
Yeah, Adar kind of turned into it at the same time, but you can't go in there like that. It's a tough one. You know Adar's going to try to dance his way around. He's not going to let you apply the body cleanly. But nonetheless, Garapi just took that penalty, but he had a really good play on that wall on the long stretch behind the defense, and the one that's kind of ramped it weirdly off the boards. The only reason that puck was in the high slot and they had a chance was because he was able to get a skate on it. But now it's a big chance for the Young Guns.
Alvarado wins the draw clean. Back to the blue line it goes. Alvarado, maybe that pass wasn't meant for him as this one. Could have been danger, but it stays in the favor of the Young Guns.
Offsides.
Offsides they go on the power play.
Yeah, a little bit of a scramble right there, but you're not necessarily mad about it. You'll take this to set up in the neutral zone. You need to win the draw. Alvarado's got a big job here. Win this face-off, regroup in the neutral zone. But the talent on the ice right now for the Young Guns on this power play unit, it's absurd.
Alvarado wins it between his skates. So give it off to McDonald. McDonald pushed off the puck. This one will slip down the ice. 1:20 remaining on the first power play advantage for the Young Guns. We did see one earlier. Junior Prospects able to get a goal 13 seconds into that one. So 1 of 1 on the power play as the Junior Prospects. We'll see if the Young Guns can equalize on the man advantage.
It doesn't look nice so far, but
Alvarado, after being tied up, he's able to get it there. Off the side of the net it goes. Back up to the blue. Alvarado far half wall. Back up to the point once more. Weaver and Alvarado pass back and forth. Weaver decides to load up. Off a stick it goes. 42 seconds of power play time remaining. Young Guns, they've had the puck, but haven't had the opportunities on this man advantage yet. Here's Weaver, cross ice feed. That one fanned on there.
look out.
But here's a chance. Here comes Donahue. He's already got one shorthanded opportunity. Throws it onto the leg pads of Schneider, and it pops out and recovered by Adar.
Yeah, one more rush maybe, but I kind of like what the junior prospects did here. Is they really didn't let the Young Guns set up on the outside. They were very aggressive, forced them to pass long through the seams.
7 seconds of power play time remaining. Another one thrown on towards the net. That time was blocked by McDonald. Weaver spins one down low. McDonald gets played right off the net. As the man out of the box is a breakaway opportunity for the junior prospects. Shot taken. Schneider save it. He covers up. Whoo!
I think Garapi wanted to make a move there, but that puck bouncing around, and he couldn't control the stretch cleanly as it kind of knuckled away. Just to kind of try to calm it down and fire it. He didn't really have time to even look up, make a move, see where Schneider was. He just kind of had to say, okay, I'm going to fire it, trust my instinct, try to beat the glove, and Schneider, the intuition. It's a really good stop.
Stevens will take this one for the Young Guns. He's got some speed. Just on sides they go. Stevens picks up the loose puck, tries to throw it towards the net. Instead, it's taken the other way. Cohen Palmer spills to the ice, able to get a pass off barely. No arm in the air. Yes, there is. His head referee at center will blow the play dead, so another power play. This time it's going back to the junior prospects. They've already got 1-for-1 on the game so far.
It's big for them, especially with this running clock. You look at 4.5 minutes left in the second. He can get a power play here. You kind of milk the clock a little to the point where you're going to have a power play for basically half of the remaining period. And it's a big one and a big opportunity. Cut this into a one-goal game going to the third period. You feel pretty good about that.
Palmer on the dot. He'll win it for his squad. Munger goes D to D. Tuzinski near side creeps in.
Ooh, good stick by Schlack.
Pass towards the net, but yeah, Schlack will make sure that doesn't get there. Now back up at the line once more. Shot taken. Schneider sees that one. Blockers it aside.
It's a tough one. Schneider just had to be in the right place. He couldn't see anything.
Far side for catch. He'll wrap it behind the net. Miles Schlack takes a little bit of a poke at it. Loose in front off of Masick. To the corner it goes. 30 seconds gone on this man advantage. So far, junior prospects 1-for-1 on the man advantage, courtesy of Granowitz.
Uh-oh, Munger. That wasn't intended for him. He thought it was.
Now here's a pass intended all the way down the ice for Andy Combs. Combs in all alone, tried to get it off to his teammate in front in Smith.
Halfway over to the power play.
And the junior prospects will get it back. 3:30 remaining, less than 60 to go on the man advantage. They scored their last goal of the game on the man advantage. We'll see if they could go 2 for 2. Tuzinski far side. He'll take it center. Top of the key he goes. Gets around one, still with it. Tuzinski centering pass in front. Shot taken. Save. No, that slips through the 5-hole. Another power play goal by the junior prospects. It's only a 1-goal game.
That is just beautiful from Tobin Tuzinski. That's good puck control. That's good edge work. And told you right there, you get a goal in the power play. Takes about half of the period remaining left. There's 2:50 now with the goal scored around 1:30, 1:25 into the man advantage. It's a 1-goal game. It's exactly what the junior prospects wanted at this point.
So 2 for 2 on the power play. The junior prospects go. And Cohen Palmer gets that power play tally for his squad. So now just a 1-goal game. Last time this was a 1-goal game was back when Theodore Donahue had his first goal of the game back in the first period to make it 2-1, but now it's 4-3. The Young Guns in the black sweater still in the lead, looking to get that 2-goal lead back as Hillebrand could have had it, taken by his teammate the other way, and banked off the boards once more. Here's Watcher Point with it.
They're looking for Hillebrand.
Off the far side, half wall, good pass. One pass, maybe too many there, as Hillebrand was the man open, but
I like the idea from Sean Goff right there. It's unfortunate the execution didn't go his way because I really think that was a really good heads-up play with offsides.
Ooh, just offsides. The junior prospects go. That could have been a 2-on-1 for them. Instead, the play is whistled dead. A minute 37 to go, and we got a 1-goal game here in the second period.
But going back to that play by Goff, I really like it because Lead challenged him on the outside. If Hillebrand is ready for that in the back post, tap in. If he's a lefty, even more of a tap in. Because unfortunately, he wasn't either. But that's kind of what he did all summer long. He was just kind of right place, right time, really smart hockey plays. That one just didn't go his way.
Hillebrand throws it, a watcher point will corral it. Centering pass there. Hillebrand able to get a forehand on it, just barely squeezes it to the leg pads of Lee, and Lee will make the save.
Yeah, I mean, going back to it, I kind of want to talk about Brayden Hillebrand because that's what he did almost all summer long. It was really impressive. It was a lot of smart hockey. It was a lot of smart plays, a lot of high IQ, right place, right time, just knew where to go when the puck was on his stick. And that's why he had the successful summer he had in terms of, I want to say he was up there in all three, well, 2 goals, assists, points, in the top 3 at least for almost every single one of them.
Junior prospects, beautiful stretch feed. Here they go. Save with it over the net.
Good paddle save. Good paddle save by Tristan Schneider. Derek Anderson was all alone.
Couple of players with breakaway opportunities, but Schneider closing the door on them, keeping his team in the lead, and that's not easy to do coming into this game in the second period when everybody else is warmed up and you've got just a period to play. Here's Nada. That one's slipping off the forehand of DePonio. Backtracking for that one is Slotka. Slotka blows the tire in the corner.
One more rush maybe, 30 seconds.
Here we go, junior prospects. Here's Save once more, looking for the pass this time, and it's broken up. 30 seconds on the clock. Can the junior prospects tie it before we hit that third period?
Well, we got a lot of space to do so.
22 pass towards the net, blockered off by Schneider. That one from the knees, watch out, into the bench of the junior prospects. And they'll stop the, I like that they stopped the clock there, because if they kept it running, that probably would have been the period off a clear into a bench, but they stopped the clock with 15, so we'll have another opportunity for the junior prospects here before this period ends.
Fresh legs, important face-off here for the junior prospects right now.
And the line out for the Young Guns. They're breathing heavily. Pass in front, just shifted aside. Great chance there was Evan Judd. Another chance in front. Save off of Donahue was looking for a second. That one slips towards center. 3 seconds remaining on the clock. And after 40 minutes of play here at the Bigby Coffee Ice Cube of Brighton, we will head to the last period with just a 1-goal lead for the Young Guns. Josh Granowitz and Cohen Palmer get the 2 goals in response for the junior prospects, and we sit at 4-3.
Yeah, really good saves down the stretch from Tristan Schneider. For the amount, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. For the lack of traffic and lack of pressure that he had on him almost all period, really, really strong down the stretch. It's tough. He kind of sat there for a long time, then had that break, then sat there a little more while his team had a lot of offense, and then out of the break, the junior prospects just flipped the script and kind of tilted the ice back towards him and put a lot of pressure, got one to go, but now it's Nicholas Kogut to shut the door, and when have we said that before? It's happened a lot, so it's a big spot for Kogut. Coming with the lead, coming with a lot of pressure going against you. Oh,
so
boy.
Third period of hockey underway,
Every
and that's
day.
going to be a tripping call. So once again, the Young Guns will have to sit one in the box. The junior prospects 2 for 2 on the day for power plays, with a great chance to tie this one up just as the third period gets underway.
Yeah, unfortunate for Aiden McDonald right there. It was kind of just a bang, ran into each other, but you're going to get called every single time if there's any sort of contact, and unfortunately for him, there was with skates.
So back to the man advantage, rather, the junior prospects go. They're absolute money, 100% on the man advantage, and they get to work. Shot thrown just over the net there by number 55, PJ Swineston.
Keep in mind, Kogut has not seen a puck. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Alvarado would have sprung free, but Swineston a little bit of a push. Made sure that he stayed in the position he needed to there. If not Calvin Alvarado, he's got the legs. He could have been gone.
Oh, he was gone. He was 100% gone. He caught the defense flat-footed and everything.
Yeah, and Kogut, welcome to the game. We saw this with Schneider. His first big opportunity was on the man disadvantage, and now coming into this game, Kogut in net right on your screen. having to do the same thing on the man disadvantage. We'll see if his team can help him out, as keeping that one in at the blue line was Donahue. Throwing it down low. Granowitz with it.
Back up.
Back up for Munger. Munger fires into a body deflected. Another chance, far side tip up into the, looked like the face master near area of Kogut making the save.
Really good stick right there in the bumper from Evan Judd.
55 seconds remaining on this power play. Munger loads up once more. The half slapper saved in front. Sprawling is Kogut. Good tie up defensively by Masick. Donahue had a chance. Masick disallowed him.
Yeah, Masick and Schlack are doing phenomenal in front of the net right now.
Swainston with a chance, deflected wide off of Kogut.
That kind of looks like the junior prospects idea here. Let's put Judd in front of the net and let's just let them go at it. Let's put Judd and Donahue in front.
That one didn't get cleared. Munger with another opportunity. Masick looks to clear once more. Munger keeps it in and takes a body for it, but they keep it in on the power play. Trying to go through the legs there was Swainston.
One too many.
And now Alvarado has to pick that one out the sky. Re-upping are the junior prospects, but offsides they go. So 10 seconds remaining on the power play. 2 minutes gone here in the third.
Yeah, and that's a very impressive shift right there from the entire junior prospect power play, but Dante Munger. Well, that's an impressive power play from the point. He had a plethora of chances sneaking down the blue line, found himself in great lanes, and didn't necessarily try to pick the top corner every time. He shot for rebounds, shot for the sticks of Judd and Donahue in front. He knew what they needed to do to try to get one by Kogut right there, create a little bit of havoc and a little bit of panic. And they did. There was a lot of scrambling by the Gun Guns.
So power play over for the junior prospects, but they had their chances. Here's another chance out in front. The puck is sitting right on top of that blue crease, and now it's pushed aside by the Young Guns. Back to 5-on-5 we go. So 2 for 3 go the junior prospects on the power play. That one just staying on sides. Circling around the far side of the net is Nick Smith. Throws it down low for Stevens. Stevens centering pass, but it's broken up by Jesse Lee. Good that he did so, because that would have been a great chance there for the Young Guns. 17-19 to go, and looks like we've got consecutive stoppages in clock, so maybe no more running clock here in the third period as we're getting down to it. That one off the high glass, rebound picked up. Junior prospects able to get that one to center.
Won't complain at all if that's the case. With how close this game is, how good it's been, how physical the third period's gotten, I'm not going to complain about stopping the clock and get a little bit of extra hockey.
Not at all.
Try to milk everything we can out of the Young Guns and junior prospects this season.
Slotka's back pass goes Aaron. Here's a 3-on-1 for the Young Guns. Looking to add to their lead. Centering pass there. Couldn't get a backhand on it. It was number 43, Andy Combs.
Look out.
There's a man deep behind the play. Good poke check of the stick there. I believe that was Masick on the poke check. Could have been Goff.
Sean Goff.
Sean Goff. Good active stick. Knowing that the man was sneaking, lurking behind him, and because of that, that one stopped a breakaway. As here's Tuzinski corralling it in his own end.
Well, he stopped the potential breakaway.
Here's a chance for the Young Guns. Junior prospects turn it over. Own shot taken. Saved by Lee.
A lot of turnovers by the junior prospects today.
Another shot off the glove, off the bar, and into the netting it goes. Whew, that was a quick wrister. Didn't even look like he was going to shoot it, and all of a sudden it was already on the glove of Lee.
Waylon Smith for it. He's got a really nice shot, really nice release up top. He gravitates and maneuvers the blue line really well. Did it all summer long. And, I mean, he went Weldon right there. He just put off the iron, a little bit more. He beat everything. He beat Lee. He just did not beat the net.
A draw won by the junior prospects. They currently trail by a goal. Junior prospects, if you just joined us, in the white unis, the Young Guns in the black jerseys right there. Hillebrand almost made that once again a 2-goal lead. As we'll do a quick little recap of the goal scoring. It was the Young Guns jumping out to a 2-0 lead. Nick Smith and Emmett Pilch with the first 2 goals of the game. Theodore Donahue got his men on the board, made it 2-1, still in favor of the Young Guns. Andy Combs and Sam Masick doubled up once more for their squad. They made it 4-1, not 40-1. That would have been ridiculous. 4-1, and then the last 2 goals of the game scored by the junior prospects. Josh Granowitz, a power play goal, and Cohen Palmer, also a power play tally. So that's where we stand through 2 periods of play. 4-3 for the Young Guns All-Star squad. As they're behind the net, looking to reclaim that 2-goal lead. Shot taken right into the leg pads. Now this one somewhat pushed out by the junior prospects, and there they go over the line. Pass thrown in the corner, now centering, couldn't connect. Sean Goff, it eventually gets to that far side. Hillebrand drops it off, and one pass back to Hillebrand, now off the boards. He'll pass it.
Look
This
out.
one will slip to the blue line. 5 minutes gone here in the third period, 15 to play.
Kind of want to see him hit it there. Yep. Oh, my.
There with it, gets around one. Has to dodge a hit there. He would have been leveled on that.
Yeah, he almost just got sent back to the bench. Yeah,
And there he goes.
Wants to return the favor to Derek Anderson.
We saw that a couple times during the season. Even though he may not be the biggest body, he doesn't care. He wants to throw the bodies. Hillebrand gets around one backhand just over Lee's mask.
And that's why he was one of the leading goal scorers in Young Guns. Right place, right time. Nifty plays inside.
Oh, a rebound out in front, pushed out of harm's way. That was a great opportunity as Matthew Nada was sitting in front of the net. I think he got his forehand on it. It just didn't go where he wanted to, most likely because of the man all over his back. Here comes Watcher Point. Centering feed, that one slips by.
Yeah, it was really good defense from Swainston to break that one up in front of the net, because you're right, Nada was wide open, and Matthew Nada's really strong on that stick.
Watcher Point loses this one at center. Save over the line, trying to dance through two. He gets through two. Donahue will pick it up instead. Donahue meets Masick near the boards. Masick able to get it free. Throws it up the boards, intercepted. Good moves there by number 33, Slotka.
Ooh.
Centering pass there, shot taken, and we got ourselves a tie game. Save with the goal. It's 4-4.
What a pass through the middle. That's going to happen when you let the junior prospects get inside and get momentum. Tie game, lot of action going on back and forth. Got to give it to PJ Swangston. Save the goal in the defensive end. The rush goes the other way. He starts the breakout, gets off the ice. We're tied at 4. That was pretty.
Our first tie of the game since we were at 0-0. If you want to call it that, WatcherBot says, I want the lead right back. Not a bad opportunity. Low angle shot taken onto the net by Pilch. He gets saved. Pilch looking for his second one as he pushes it back to the point.
We knew it was going to be fun coming in. I really like how physical this third period's gotten. That might sound bad because it is summer hockey, but I do really, really like the physicality, Ryan.
With all the talent on the ice, the physicality kind of is matching, obviously, for a summer draft league. You don't want anybody to get hurt.
It's clean, too. You don't got anyone going in the corners looking for heads. That's not what we're all about. It's clean. It's good hockey. It's playing the body, taking the lanes away, using your body how you're supposed to use it on the ice. It's everything Michigan Elite stands for, and everything it was this summer, especially for the Young Guns' sake, the games that were broadcasted every single Wednesday night. It's everything that league stood for this year.
Young Guns with a draw, deep in enemy territory. Alvarado able to get it in the corner. And try to push it over to his teammate in Weaver. Weaver kind of breaks it up off of Munger, and finally the loose puck will be corralled by the junior prospects.
Ooh, good stick.
Masick, just a little poke, gets it free to himself. Throws it to Cam Alvarado. Alvarado doesn't like what he sees and puts it into the body of Munger. Man, Munger's been all over the ice defensively. And he turns it over. Here's Alvarado. But he makes up for it. Maybe a little bit of a trip there, but no harm, no foul.
Look out, headman it. He couldn't get that puck to his backhand to get it to Alvarado. Still don't hate right there from Weaver. You got nothing you can do. You're going to run into a plethora of bodies. Just throw the puck in deep.
Chasing after this one is Save. Just tied this game up.
Oh, boy. Look out, look out, look out.
In front. That one slips just wide of Kogut.
Yeah, Kogut had to be quick with that left pad.
Centering pass. Donahue's already got one. Looking for two. Gives it off to Save. No look pass. Too far.
Yeah, Slotka wasn't even ready for it either. I think that was a bit too fancy for Suave.
Here come the Young Guns charging back down. Alvarado Very long shift on the ice. He can't connect on his pass, and here's a chance for the junior prospects to take their first lead of the game. Donahue with it into the top corner. It goes. That's 4 straight goals for the junior prospects all-star squad, and they take their first lead in this game.
Oh boy, here we go. You knew it was going to happen eventually, and who scores the goal? I'm not shocked at all. Donahue has been everywhere ever since he opened the scoring and got one right back for the junior prospects. Another exclamation point in his night. He's been a monster.
So right back into play we go. 10:20 remaining in this one. And yes, you heard me correctly. The junior prospects have the last 4 goals in this game. They were down 4-1. Now they're up 5-4, and they're looking to add to that. Good move there. Maybe one too many as this one's pushed back into the junior prospects end. Tuzinski with Stevens draped all over him, able to shimmy around him. Tuzinski still with it.
Young Guns look like they've lost a bit of juice since that halftime break, or maybe the junior prospects just decided, all right, no more messing around.
Evan Judd back to the point. Tuzinski pressured by 2, pushed off the puck.
Go Smith. Ooh.
Oh, there goes Stevens, scoops it to Smith. Still onside.
Oh
Smith tracks it down. Backhand.
What a
set.
save.
Saved by Lee.
What a stop from Lee. Good move from Smith. It's so tight. That situation is just so in tight and quick. You have to just make a really fast decision.
Granowitz with a shot. Able to save it is Kogut, and he takes that one to the glove.
I really thought Smith was going to do that initial poke away just because of how long his arms and how long that stick is with his reach. But that's a really good play, a really good follow-up by Stevens to be able to get that puck over with Combs. You know what? Both of these teams are competing, and oh my goodness. I mean, you look at that Young Guns bench right now, and you just see ambition and readiness. They want this bad.
Tuzinski winds up. Kogut gets a piece of it.
That's called knowing where the puck is from Nicholas Kogut right there. Blocked. He was right on the edge, ready to push off. He did. Perfect place.
Young Guns now find themselves down to goal, tied right back up. Oh my goodness, Braden Hillebrand, top corner. How you doing? We're tied up at 5.
Right place, right time. 4 words, 2 numbers, 2-6. Braden Hillebrand. Absolutely electric all season long. Right place, right time. What a feed from Nada. Hillebrand's been doing that all night, Ryan, on zone entries. He's been trying to get the outside. You see him when he's on the forehand side of his wing. He tries to veer towards the outside half wall, get a little outside, get the defender to forget about him, and get an open lane. And a couple times it's been miscommunicated where they've thrown it towards the back post, and he's not there. Right there, Nada, right spot, and it works out exactly how Braden Hillebrand wanted. I bet you that message was relayed on the bench between the two, because that was so perfectly executed. And it wasn't all night until now.
Junior prospects over the line. Spinning shot taken. Kogut fights that one off.
That would have been a heck of an answer.
Just like that, I think you're right. I think we got a little bit more life back in the Young Guns, especially after that goal. Karadimas goes over the line, looking to connect with the goal scorer. Hillebrand couldn't do so.
I mean, yeah, when 3 unanswered go against you and you kind of see that lead go away, especially when you're so hungry to win the game. I mean, both these teams are, but I think it means a little bit more for the Young Guns, I'd have to say.
In the corner, battling for that puck, Nada. He'll win it back for Adar. Adar, shot taken, looking for a tip in front. Tips wide instead.
Oh, my,
backhand
what a pass.
Nada couldn't corral it. But a nifty look over the shoulder almost set that up as Karadimas was looking to fire there through the traffic. Couldn't do so off the pass from Hillebrand.
Line shuffling, too, from the Young Guns if you haven't noticed yet. Hillebrand's playing with Nada and Karadimas now. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Adair makes 2 people run into each other. One loses their stick, but they'll get the puck either way.
For a minute, I thought Derek Anderson and Lewis Adair had their cages get stuck together. Don't ask me the physics about how that happens, but...
Hillebrand, he'll leave it off for Nada. This forward line on an extended shift here as it's spun behind the net of Lee. Swainston battling behind the net against Hillebrand. This one squibs free to the near corner. And ever so nonchalantly taking that one is Palmer. Palmer over the line, gives it back. Palmer in front with a tip, saved Kogut.
Yeah, they really got to be careful in front of Kogut. They need to collect the rebounds when they're there.
Hillebrand still on the ice. I cannot believe it. He scored a goal about 3 minutes ago at game time nearly. Taken by Watrapont in his own end.
I mean this in the most respectful way possible. He played for Team Slater. He knows what it's like to go every other shift because that's what they did a lot of the time.
That is true. Watrapont on the offense looking for the centering pass, but it's broken up. Great defense by Munger and wins the puck battle. Wow, I'm shocked by Munger's defense. There's a reason why he's playing in this game.
Munger's been great all day.
Back to the other end we go.
And I want to say Munger's due because the amount of chances he's had, especially on the power play. Oh boy, Emmett Pilch.
Pilch gets by Munger. Watrapont will pick it up. On the backhand it goes. Shot taken. Rebound pushed to the boards instead.
Lee cheated a little bit and almost paid for it. Oh, yeah.
5:45 on the clock.
You just saw DePonio shove away. The physicality's going to keep going.
Salve had it, lost it. Here come the Young Guns. We are deadlocked at 5. But before the last goal of the game, it was the Young Guns either in the lead or tied for the whole entire game up until, obviously, a 4-goal stretch in the middle of this one, but looking to reclaim the lead. That's a tip up into the body of Lee and out. Ooh, dangerously in front, but he's going to draw a penalty as Watrapont will be sent to the bin in a couple minutes here, or a couple seconds, I should say. 6-on-5, though, will ensue for a couple more seconds. Shot fanned on in front. Watrapont will touch up. That's not a good time to take a power play. You just tied the game back up at 5 after letting 4 straight in, and now with less than 5 to go, a power play that's already answered the bell twice will go back to work.
It's an unfortunate one. It's a really unfortunate one right there. 4:57. This is a big, big kill. Shocked Munger's not on the ice with how good he's been.
Junior prospects able to win it. Tuzinski on the far side. He'll give it back up to the point. Tuzinski once more.
Ooh, he kept it.
Just keeping that one in. That one off the outside the net. Sean Goff on it quickly for his squad. Good work off the boards, but that one not enough juice to get out. Kept it at the blue line by Zelasawiski. He'll go to Tuzinski. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tuzinski still with it. Centering pass there to the wrong player. Did everything right, but couldn't find the forehand of his squad. Weaver dumps that one back to center, but right back in quickly. Here's Zelasawiski. Dump to the ice. Tuzinski picks it up. Saved by Kogut, and he finds it and covers.
The toughest part about that play right there, Ryan, is Kogut was nailed. He was nailed going to the ice by the hip check right there, and it wouldn't have been called goalie interference because he didn't go into him on purpose. Cohen got hip checked right. Cohen Palmer got hip checked right into him, but Tuzinski, luckily, at least on the end of Kogut, kind of shot it right into him.
Zelasawiski able to win the draw. Now far side Tuzinski wearing those blue pads and helmet. He'll flip one over to the far side. That pass, Alvarado gets a piece of it. Can he finish the job? It stays. Ooh, I was going to say it stays in, but whistle blown dead. 47 seconds remaining on the power play, and that one goes just offside.
Just a bit outside, but Cameron Alvarado nearly pickpocketed and had going the other direction. If he would have left with that puck, I think you would have heard a big, loud gasp from that Young Guns bench because how close that was and how it could have been a breakaway. Well, this could be too.
Oh, spinning away was Zelasawiski, but that could have been Alvarado as that one also going off sides. 3:34 to go in the third. 37 seconds remaining on this power play. And in the first All-Star game of the day between the Young Guns, who you've seen all season long on Wednesdays, taking on the older group of kids and the junior prospects, we are all deadlocked at 5. Right off the draw, that bouncing puck will be slapped into the zone by Donahue. Donahue's got 2, looking for the hat trick. Loose in front, Kogut sprawls out and covers.
Really good save by Nicholas Kogut. The goaltending for this Young Guns team has been sensational all day, all season. When I saw these 3 that were announced, I really had very minimal discretion. There was very minimal objection on my end, at least, looking at the roster, at least in the goaltending aspect. And they're showing why. They've all done their part.
Granowitz in the corner. Donahue loading up, and he beats Kogut. Not much he could do as Donahue gets the hat trick, gets his team back in the lead, and that's the third power play goal of the day for the junior prospects.
Just unfortunate turnover right there, and Kogut caught a little bit deep in his crease right there because that was a really quick centering feed from, I believe, Tuzinski in the corner. You know, that's just going to happen for the junior prospects.
Not much you could do if you're the goaltender. That's pretty much 2 feet away from your crease, and that's Donahue, who's already got 2. Makes it his third there on the power play. So the junior prospects reclaim the lead once more. Exactly 3 minutes remaining on the clock, and the Young Guns tie this one back up. Granowitz creeps in for the junior prospects, looking for that near side top corner. Shrugged aside by Kogut, who for a second was thinking of going over because it was Donahue sitting far side. But he stays on the near side post and makes a save.
Yeah, when you look at that play back and over again, Kogut had really minimal time to react. There's been a lot of power play goals and a lot of takeaways for the junior prospects. They've been able to capitalize when they've been given opportunities. That's how you win hockey games. That's why they're up 6-5 right now.
This one was a 4-1 lead for the Young Guns. Now they find themselves down 6-5 with 2:40 to go here in the All-Star game. Thank you so much for joining us, and we've got a good finish here for the Big B Coffee Ice Cube of Brighton, formerly known as Kensington Valley Ice House. I wish it still had that name, but hey, here's a chance out in front, looking to make it 2 goals lead. Kogut makes the initial save, and into the corner it goes. That was Tanner Sauve looking for his second goal. That stretch pass will connect eventually after a plink off a stick.
Ooh.
Back wraparound attempt. Lee able to come over and make the save.
It's the only thing it could have done, too. It's the only option that Andy Combs had right there.
And nobody else really was in the zone available for a pass, so Combs did what Combs did. Turnover at center. Here come the junior prospects breaking through, able to eventually get it on net, spinning another one on net. That was number 40, Eddie Wheeler. Not sure how he wheeled that one in, but he had 2 good chances. Not 2 decent chances.
You're going to see a big push here from the Young Guns.
Here they go. Masick picks it up on his forehand. The defenseman leads the charge. He's done so all season long. Gives it off to his teammate. Shot taken. That one, possibly a piece of that was Lee as it tips up and out of play with 1 minute 34 to go in the last period.
And keep an eye on Kogut. I wonder when. They want a timeout. Young Guns want a timeout. I don't think they're going to get it.
I don't know if they're going to get it.
Wow, they were gifted it.
Okay.
It might be a little biased considering that Roman Wainwright was asking for the timeout, and Michael Wainwright gifted it to him on the microphone, but I don't think his guys heard him because his guys are staying on the ice.
Well, they'll pull Kogut for now, so they'll get that extra skater on.
Well, timeout never happened.
Yeah, with 1:34. I guess that was a timeout just to get the goaltender off the ice. So 6-on-5, the Young Guns down a goal. They were leading 3 goals in this one. Now they're down a goal. Not much time. Turnover deep in the junior prospect zone. It's loose in front. It's pushed to the far boards. Empty net for the Young Guns, and they're able to get it back at center.
Nada's got to be careful.
Nada.
Uh-oh.
Loose at center.
Here it is.
Here come the junior prospects. Open net, looking to ice this game.
Ooh.
That one slips wide. Okay, we got a
Walkup.
chance.
Vince
108. Ooh, that one.
Vince Walkup blocked that. That's big. You got one more put. You got a minute left.
Huge save for Walkup, and he's not even the goaltender. Sauve with it at center. They can't get
Another
it
one.
back. Another save by Walkup,
Oh,
and
no.
he loses it. Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Out of harm's way. Sean Goff saves the day.
Oh, boy.
43 to go. Alvarado over the line, trying to find Hillebrand. Alvarado gets it back off the goaltender. It's loose in front. Pushed to the far side. It's still in. Winding up was Walkup off a body. The puck down the ice it goes, just wide of the net. But no icing. 25 to go.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm not really quite sure why.
That one kills some valuable time. Now loose at center, backhanding that one deep in the zone.
That is an icing.
Was Palmer. No icing. Okay. I'm sure it's empty net, but no. Okay. 10 seconds to go. Alvarado has that one skip over his forehand. He'll trail it down. 4 remaining on the clock. Centering pass. Skips in front. Behind the net it goes. 1 second and 0. And the junior prospects down 4-1, storm all the way back and take the All-Star game 6-5 in dramatic fashion. The Young Guns gave it their all, but it's the junior prospects taking this All-Star game 6-5.
Yeah, it was a heck of a game, heck of a battle from both of these teams. A lot of skill, speed, talent, creativity. I'd say this All-Star game, at least game one of the day, before the nightcap later on, was a success.
So the Young Guns gave it their all, but they couldn't hold back the strong force of the junior prospects. This will be game one of game two of the All-Star games today. Thank you so much for joining us here. The junior prospects take this one 6-5 against the Young Gun All-Star squad. And coming up just after 8 p.m. will be the Futures All-Star teams taking the ice. Thanks so much for joining us on game one of game two here from Kensington Valley Ice House or Bigby Coffee Ice Cube. Brian Ryan Josevich joined alongside Sean Mesa. Thanks for joining.